family to do that. But I believe this is the time for you to start planning. So put aside money that you know that you're going to be buying gifts, or allocate funds that you know you're going to be helping out with food or other things that you may need to do, or if you're traveling, taking your family across somewhere, write down all those budgets. Don't just spend blindly, knowing that the money is there continuously, just spending. Write down so you are guided. Even in the midst of your spending, you are guided by what you have written down. So you don't exhaust all. You manage to save some to carry forward for the next year. And also, when you do your saving, if you know you are saving for your family, you're saving for your holiday, you're saving for anything in your vacation or recreational activities that involve your family and maybe your extended family, then maybe in the beginning of the year or when you start saving, try and allocate. If you are already earning and you already open your bank account, you can go to the same bank. I know BSP does that because I did that with mine. And which other bank did you go to? ANZ or even HFC? I'm not really sure, confident of the nature of their account, but you can allocate account to these different things that you do. So allocate an account for your family vacation. Allocate and do an account for saving for your investment. Saving for you to buy something, buy a car. Don't mix it together in one account. You separate them. Because whatever that you give, you continue to check the balances and you know this is the account that I will not touch. Because if you put them together in one and you get carried away by spending one of those items, you cannot control yourself by chewing the whole amount or overlapping into other budget. So when you allocate different accounts, it helps. It helps because it helps you towards that. I do separate accounts for my grandchildren because now I have one of them going on to uni next year, and he's finishing off year 13. So I do separate accounts for the money that I will need earlier for whatever year, and I do that because I know, okay, come this year or next year, I will need to take this amount out, which means I work myself towards the amount that I want and what I can do to be able to achieve that amount. So, and then I have an account for our vacation. We go every now and then. Just the recent one that we've been to, we went to New Zealand. It was a church program, but I paid for our fares, family fares on the side, and my family with us. Even though we were doing church work, but I managed to lug my grandchildren with me and my family with me. So I have an account only for that. So whenever I plan for those moments or plan for those time for my family, I will only stick by that account. I will not overlap. And if I am really, really desperate and I have to overlap, I write a loan agreement for myself. So I have a book because I operate on payment vouchers, and I put that and I said, okay, I will need to put this money back to where I took it out from. So when you say saving, saving is general, saving is easy to say. And then savings in the momentum of how the strength of your saving and what are you saving for. And these are just general ideas that will help you. Like what I said, if you have failed up until November now, don't wait until next year for you to start. Start now. Whatever that you can start with now, you do it. Because some of the companies, on how they give out bonuses at the end of the year, or they give a payout at the end of the year. So when you do, those are the kind of money that doesn't come more often, like it doesn't come to you monthly, but once in a while it does. I remember when I was in the airline, we used to have we call it the sick pay, the sick pay, sick leave pay. And like if you don't utilize your sick, and then you get that pay, and they usually time it before the school starts, which I must say, the company really thought it out well and they care for the welfare, because they know fully well that we don't save. Most of us don't. And that money comes in very handy. That sick leave pay, when it comes, it helps in financing our children to go back to school. Because by that time, like you're really like down to your zero in your pockets. And also, I'll speak of that company. And also, like after the financial year, they usually, like if it's if the company makes a profit, they give out your bonuses, and it's up to your salary and